And we're back for another episode. In this episode, I want to explain how I've been able to go from item level 290 as a crafter pretty much to 4-star in the space of about a week. So, with Shadowbringers less than 2 months away, I thought, why not? Let's get ready for Shadowbringers, get my crafting up to 4-star level 70, because then I could do all the guides that I know you guys love. So the way I started is, originally I had the original 290 set. This was a 290 set that I made at the beginning of Stormblood that you can remember seeing from my new players guides. And literally I did meld like the crap out of it, as you can see, but that was generally all I had coming back into the game like a year later. So the very first pieces I bought were these yellow script sets. So I bought the yellow script belt, gloves, body, headpiece, and the main hand and offhand on Weaver. And then I also made Weaver my specialist. And then I followed a certain macro rotation, which is courtesy of Ashe 10, because he's been working hard on this stuff the whole time. So I held this rotation. I will paste it in the description as well, and also a link to Ashe's crafting document. So with Speciality Weaver, doing it manually, I was able to make first the chest piece, the Onishi Dogi. Now, one thing is, what you will find when you go on this journey with crafters towards endgame is that the first couple of pieces can be really, really hard to make. Like, I failed a couple of times at this. Like, even I failed a couple of times. I got normal crafts. I had one 98% normal craft, rip. But it was all good. And then I made the headpiece and so on. And then it started snowballing. And then before I know it, I've made most of the set. So what's left to do now for me is to finish off, get the gloves, the boots. I'm going to make the 345 main hand and offhand. And the reason why is because they have materia slots. One thing you need for 4-star crafting especially is as much CP as you can possibly get. So even if I have a little less craftsmanship, a little less control and so on, having that extra potentially 16 CP with the main hand offhand with the guaranteed slot, if I put in the cunning materia 6, it will make all the difference in the world. And then the food I've been using is this matcha high quality and the cunning craftsman tea high quality. So that's it. That's been my journey so far to get from what was basically 4.0 content to 4.4 or endgame 4-star. That's it. You can do it simply. It's a little bit of a grind, you know, it will take some time, you know, take you a few hours, but believe me, once you get the first couple of pieces out the way, the rest becomes easy. So guys, there is hope. If you want to try and catch up to 4-star endgame, it can be done quickly. Please refer to Ashe's guides. He's kept it up to date for Stormblood. I am going to try my absolute best, especially now that I'm a full-time streamer, to be completely up to date for Shadowbringers. And this gear which I'm making now, you might be wondering, why am I making this gear? What's the point if, like I have said myself, that the gear is about to be replaced? What I'm aiming to do with 4-star crafting, make a little bit of money, obviously, but also I want to make the 4-star gear. And again, you might be thinking, but what's the point, Mithrie? It's about to be replaced. The reason why is because I actually want to give it to my retainers. So I'm going to make it initially to use at the beginning of Shadowbringers for myself, but then I will be using it on my retainers going forward, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually in the process of leveling up all of my retainers to max level as much as I can, and they're going to need this gear. So for example, my Bard retainer is level 64 at the moment. I'm working hard to get it to 70, at which point I'll give it the 380 gear. The reason why you would want to do that, especially at the beginning of Shadowbringers, is because there's going to be some world items which are going to be really hard to get unless you're getting them via retainers. If you try and farm them manually, either the mods will be over farmed, or it'll be a distraction from the other things you want to do, like the story and so on. So yeah, so that's my motivation to get to 4-star crafting. So like I said, guys, there is hope. It can be done. There's only let's say less than 2 months to go, but it can be done. So yeah, so anyway guys, if you like that video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. You can watch a random video over there, you can watch the latest upload down there, or you can click down here to subscribe. Thank you guys, bye bye.